Hi, I'm Sam, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about, is running the best way to lose weight? Now, I know a lot of people like to run because they think it is a good way to lose weight, and it is a good way to lose weight. But I want to talk about, is it the best way to lose weight? There are some real downsides to running, especially when you're starting off and you are a little bit heavier. And of course, to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit, whereby you are burning more calories throughout the day than going to bed and less than what you've actually eaten. However, some people find this a little bit of a struggle, so what they do, they'll supplement their diet with some training, which is a good idea, whereby they might have exactly the same amount of calories as they're burning throughout the day, but then they might go for a run to try and burn off some of those calories to try and lose weight. However, after a run, if you're anything like me, I do get quite hungry. So, in fact, what you have to do, whatever happens to lose weight, is to be in a calorie deficit. But now we're going to talk about the running part and the upsides and downsides of the running. So, say you weigh 200 pounds. When you're running, on every stride that you take, you're putting around 800 pounds of pressure on your knees, on your shins, on all your joints, especially going up into your back as well. So I'm just going to put this into a little bit of perspective for you. So I weigh 165 pounds. So with every stride that I take, I'm actually putting through my body 330, 660 pounds with every stride that I take. But that's okay. Your body can handle it. That's absolutely fine. And I've never had any dramas with shin splints or runner's knee, which we're going to cover a little bit later in the video. I've never had any dramas with them, so I've been quite lucky. So I weigh 165 pounds and say I want to do a 5-kilometer run. Now that 5 kilometers will take me around 22 minutes. So 22 minutes, which is a pace of around 15 kilometers per hour. That'll then have me burning approximately 323 calories. So, in 22 minutes, I've burned 323 calories. However, on every stride, I put quite a number of pounds on each stride. Now, what is a possibility of that leading to? Well, you have got things like shin splints, and also what people get is runner's knee. Runner's knee. Right, now, looking at these shin splints, it's generally not your actual shin with little fragments of bone splinting off. That's not what it is. It's actually behind the knee and the tendons and the muscles, and it becomes inflamed from all of the pressure that you're putting on your legs when you're running. Now, there are a couple of ways to overcome this. Firstly, you need a really good set of trainers. Find a maker trainers that you like, Asics, Nike, Adidas, anything like that. Find a set that you like and stick with that make for the rest of your life. Just stick with it. I use Carrymore, I find, which are really good, and I stick with them all the time. Whenever my old trainers are pretty much ruined, I will buy another pair of Carrymore running trainers. It's pretty good and I never get injured with them. That's runner's knee. So the things, shin splints. So the things like that, you need to be doing a good warm up. And if you do get shin splints, you need to stop running. It's as simple as that. And then you also have runner's knee, which is just behind your patella, your kneecap, exactly the same. inflammation, there's muscles, tendons on the bone, everything there which gets inflamed, all down to the amount of pressure that you're putting on your joints. With the things like runner's knee, again, you need to stop running. To try and stop getting shin splints and runner's knee, you need to be doing a really, really good warm-up before you actually go running. Or what you can do is this. You can actually just walk to burn off the same amount of calories. So let's go through it again. For me, if I wanted to burn off those 320 calories, what would I have to do? Okay, so what we know is 165 pounds. If I then walk for 5.8 kilometers per hour for 1 hour, I will burn around 310 calories. Benefit of this is that I'm just walking. Stick my AirPods in and I'll go for a walk. I might listen to music, listen to an audio book, bit of continuous professional development, trying to increase my knowledge of especially the sports industry. There's lots of books and things like that on Audible for that. But the chances of me getting injured on a walk, other than getting like hit by a car, is far, far less than if I was going to do a 22-minute run. So, walking does take longer, but of course, there's a less chance of injury going for the walk, and I'm burning off nearly exactly the same amount of calories, and it's a lot easier. Now, when at the beginning of the video, we're talking about is running the easiest way for weight loss, it is easy because you're only running for 22 minutes, but at the end I am hanging out, and that is me wiped out then for probably another 20 minutes. You can walk for an hour, go home, and you're pretty much fine, absolutely fine, and you can go on and carry on with other things throughout your day. So I would say over running, if it's just for weight loss, I would do walking. Now, let's have a look at some other things you can do, which if you are a little bit heavier and you are looking to start running, there's loads of other things you can do other than running for weight loss. Okay, start off with an easy one, which you can do from home, in your living room, whilst watching the TV. You can buy it pretty cheap, cycling. Absolutely perfect. You could go for a half-hour walk, come home, jump on the treadmill while you're watching Netflix, Amazon, Disney, whatever. Just jump on there, really light. You're gonna burn calories, nice and easy on the knees. You've got TRX bands.
Lower down in squat position and get up, squeeze your glutes.
Do them at home, sling them over the door, and the door is your load bearer. So if you are a bit heavier, looking to lose weight, you can be doing squats, you can be doing rows, all using TRX bands, loads of videos on the internet that will bear the load of your knees and of your joints. And as you're losing weight, things will get easier. Then you can start going for longer walks. Then you can start jogging, and then you can start going into your run. But I certainly wouldn't start off running first to lose weight. I'd be looking at things like TRX bands, cycling, walking, and also just lots of body weight exercises that you can do at home. So that's pretty much my final opinion on the whole thing, to be honest with you. I would certainly say that if you're looking at running to lose weight, I'd probably look at something else at this moment in time if you are on the bigger side. I would look at cycling, walking, TRX band, just doing some body weights at home, getting up and down off the sofa, trying to press up on your knees. There's loads of videos on YouTube which will take you to a position where you can lose weight, make sure you eat less, and you'll be able to then go out running if you do want to go out running. But is running the best way to lose weight? No. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, please just ask.